Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. And that's your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from a national review. Here it starts. Yeah, Joe Biden is a threat to the Constitution. It's not him. It's the people that are the president, the people that are running this government. He's just the paper cardboard cutout. Here it comes. If they push this, it's going to split the country. It's not about, well, John, if Steve Bannon and any other organizers of the Trump rally January 6th had anything to hide, they would show up, and they must be trying to hide something, and blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. They're trying to get anything they can. Anything they can. They're throwing all the spaghetti against the wall, as they say, and hoping some of it sticks. Or they can find one or two little minor things and just twist them all to pieces, and then get their friends in social media monsters and cable news channels to twist it around to the advantage. Anything they can do, because they know they're doomed next year. Let's read on. This is going to kill the country. January 6th committee to hold Steve Bannon in criminal contempt for evading subpoena. The select committee probing the mob riot, and it was a mob riot, but it was not an insurrection. It was a bunch of asshats that got stupid. I think they were goaded on, but even still, they're grown people. They still went in. They still crawled through the window. They still acted like asses. So they be in jail for 6, 8, 9 months without being charged and no bail? Of course not. The mob riot that descended on Capitol Hill on January 6th said Thursday will hold former Trump advisor Steve Bannon in criminal contempt for evading a subpoena. Well, Trump's trying to call for executive privilege. Normally that only is executive privilege when you're president. Mr. Bannon has declined to cooperate with the select committee and instead hiding behind the former president's insufficient blanket and vague statements regarding privileges he has purported to invoke. Committee Chair Democratic Representative Benny Thompson said in a statement. Of course he's going to say that. And it'll drag through the courts for a while. And it'll probably go through, God knows, hopefully till next year's election. It's amazing to me. Bannon was supposed to appear for a deposition before the committee on Thursday, but did not attend after his attorney informed the panel in a letter that he would not testify or present records until the executive privilege situation with Trump was determined or until the court ruled on the case. Bannon's lawyer cited a case that decided that the president can grant executive privilege to certain individuals, therefore making them immune from demands for forfeiture of information. However, legal experts have argued that the privilege expires when the president who offered it leaves office, which Trump did after losing to now President Biden in the 2020 election. We reject this position and blah, 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 blah. Committee members have signaled they will issue criminal referrals against uncooperative witnesses. Investigators are targeting multiple former Trump allies, including Bannon, former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, former Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino, and former Pentagon Chief of Staff Kash Patel. The reason why some of these witnesses, people like Bannon, who have been public about their contempt for Congress, feel they can get away with it with this for 4 years. They did. Oh, that's nonsense. On all fairness, I bet you if you took a survey, a really good poll in the United States, that who holds Congress in contempt, that would be 80% of the adult citizens in this country. You're going to subpoena us all? Meadows and Patel are also obligated to comply with subpoena deadlines this week. Both have been engaging with investigators, the panel says. While Bannon did not show up for his deposition, Democratic committee member Representative Stephanie Murphy told CNN she believes Patel and Meadows will. They want all kinds of personal emails and everything else. This is a witch hunt, pure and simple. This is McCarthyism. Those of you that don't, most of you are old enough to remember McCarthyism. I was very, very young. In fact, I don't even think I was born yet. I was born in 56. McCarthyism was in the early 1950s when they destroyed people's lives. Senator Joseph McCarthy, I believe, was from Minnesota, was going on a hunt for communists in the State Department and the Army. Yeah, a couple were found. There were a couple of spies there, but the hundreds of people they destroyed, of course, there weren't emails back then. There weren't recordings of everything. My expectation is they will do the patriotic thing and appear. You know what? Bite me. After weeks of debate between the parties over the structure and member selections, the committee largely coalesced along party lines. No. Representatives Adam Kissinger and Liz Cheney being the only Republicans appointed. Both anti-Trump people. Both anti-Trump. They hate Trump's guts. Yeah, that's bipartisan. You know what? I shouldn't swear on here, but it's bipartisan my ass. People suck. So this will drag out for a while. They've got something to hide. They were part of the insurrection. Blah, 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 blah. Much to do about nothing. You guys got what you wanted. Trump is gone. Yes, some of the rally participants, a very tiny percent, as you say, mostly peaceful, did act stupid. I'm not sure who really started this whole thing. A lot of this really stinks, where it shows Capitol Police moving out of the way, opening up doors, letting people in. It's this whole thing is just screwy as hell. You're never going to really find out what happened. And they're going after a witch hunt. What they want is this. One simple thing. Try to put these people in jail and then use that and hold it over their heads and say, lie about President Donald Trump so we can convict him of a crime so he can't run again for president. They are scared to death of him. But what they should be scared to death of is the American people. The American people have had enough. And they're going to find out next November. And they know it. And they're doing everything they can. This is the one time where courts dragging their feet will be a good thing. We'll see. But it's going to split the country up if they push this anymore. Until next time, folks, goodbye and good luck.